welcome you to Ovw TV. Ron Head being joined by Dr. Ted McNailer. In the ring, Gilbert Gorsey, who's going to have a few words with Zoe.
It's Zoe time, baby. All right.
So last month of the Saturday night special, we saw you take the Death Valley driver on a chair. You were out of action for several weeks. Last week, you make your return, and even that doesn't go as you would have hoped. I'm giving you an open mic and an open opportunity to express your thoughts on what happened here last week on OVW television.
Thank you so much, Gilbert. Greetings and salutations. It feels so good to be back in the Danny Davis Arena at OVW. I feel as though I almost owe the fans an apology. Every time I get an opportunity, it seems that it's forward. I get dropped on my head by a DVD with Dapper Dan. I have opportunities and people keep sneaking up behind me. Now, make no mistake about it. When it comes to Legacy of Brutality, nobody knows brutality like I do. Now, this watered down LOB 2.0, this wannabe version of me, they keep on doing things from the back. Dapper Dan, Cash Flow, Ashcraft, they keep following my plans. Every time I have an opportunity, I take it away. So right now, I want to take this opportunity to say there's no point in me keep on going forward until I take care of those loose strings. I have unfinished business with Dapper Dan and Cash Flow. So I'll take them both at the same time because nobody's going to get me from behind.
Whoa. Both at the same time?
Bring them out. Come on. They're not going to keep on.
Is he serious? I guess so.
And here comes Cash Flow, Dapper Dan, Legacy of Brutality, conspicuous by his absence, the East End villain, Josh Ashcraft.
Apparently he said he had some important matters to take care of. I'm not sure what that means, but the Legacy of Brutality still has something to say.
All right, guys. All right. So are you sure about this?
Oh, I'm very sure.
What about it, Dapper Dan?
What's up, son? I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. You see, Josh, the boss man, he's off tonight. He's got LOB business. LOB business, which you're not a part of anymore. Tell him, Flo.
Let me explain something to you, Big Zoe. You want to talk about loose ends? This is the real Legacy of Brutality. Now, if you got beef with this, we have absolutely no problem with tying up loose ends right now.
The return of Justin Smooth. That's Justin Smooth. He's back. Justin Smooth is back to the Davis Arena, and it looks like he now has something to say. The Trinidad Titan is back, Ron.
There's a different element of danger being introduced, and it's Justin Smooth.
All right, the Trinidad Titan, Justin Smooth.
No, it ain't about to go down like that. If you two punks think you're about to put your hands on my boy Zoe, you got to deal with this Trini boy right here. And you know what? Big Zoe, last week, I'm sorry, I wasn't here to watch your back when you were screwed in that match because you, my friend, you should be the #1 contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
The Davis Arena faithful seems to like that idea, but I'm not sure if this gentleman, my former tag team partner, Adam Revolver, likes that idea so much.
And not by Adam Revolver's side because Dean Hill suspended him. Shannon the Dude.
Let's not change the subject.
No matter what should have happened last week, here comes the #1 contender and the man who will face Big John tonight at the Saturday night special, Adam the Snake Revolver.
First of all, that is not an official nickname, and John's not going to kill anyone. Smooth, I heard you just mention that this should be the #1 contender. Let me remind all the people at home that I earned that when I defeated Tyler Matrix. Last week, I did the same with you. I defeated you, Zoe. I am the #1 contender. I did it fair and square, and there's nothing you can do about it. What?
Tyler Matrix may have a thing or two to say about that. Kind of getting crowded in here, Mr. McNailer.
Now you can say that. It looks like everyone in the locker room has something to say. But these fans couldn't wait to see Tyler Matrix say what's on his mind.
Young Lion, Tyler Matrix, welcome to the Lion's Den. I guess you may have something to say about Revolver's version of fair and square.
Well, yeah, because last time I checked, Revolver, you actually kind of backed your way into that #1 contendership because you're a scumbag manager. But you know what? Looks like everybody out here, we all have some issues to deal with each other, and it's a little late to schedule an episode of Dr. Phil. So how about we do this right now? Yeah.
Well, here comes majority shareholder Dean Hill. Here comes
Majority
the boss.
owner Dean Hill, can you step in here and sort this whole thing out?
He doesn't look happy.
Guess what? This is a wrestling show. It's not a talk show. Guess what we want to see? We want to see wrestling. We don't want to see talking. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of everybody coming out here interrupting my show. Talk. This crap is over. Dean Hill's law says from now on, anybody comes out here and interrupts my TV show, my wrestling show, is going to get fined. Now, as far as you six go, you all are going to... Are you kidding me? I ain't got time for this now. Adam Slade, $500 fine. You six! I'm tired of y'all sitting out here talking. I want to see some wrestling. So you six, get in the back, get yourselves... You're in a 6-man tag main event tonight. Handle your business there. Right now, everybody out of Dean Hill's ring, because I got a TV title coming out. Get out of my ring!
Frustrated Dean Hill laying down the law here as we open Ohio Valley Wrestling this week. But how about that 6-man tag main event match that he just made? Revolver and LOB squaring off against Matrix, Joe, and Smooth in our main event. What about it, Doc?
It's going to be explosive, probably about as explosive this show started off tonight. We don't know what just happened, but we know tonight's main event, it's going to be hot.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all roads lead to the Saturday Night Special, July 1st, right here in Davis Arena. And as you watch this in the Louisville market, that is tonight. Tweet your friends, call your family. OVW is off and running.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night. Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
As you all know, Matt Capitelli means the world to all of us here, and I know that he means so much to each and every single one of you, and yeah. So many times in this ring, we focus on all of the things that divide us, and we focus on all of these things that other people outside like to call fake. But what I can tell you is that the love that we have for each other as a team is very, very real. And so, Matt, we want you to know that all of us here are cheering for you. All of us know that you are going to overcome this, and all of us know that you will be right here back with us very, very soon. So thank you so much for all that you do. I also am aware that not everyone here believes what I believe. I believe that God is in control of this situation, even when things look very, very scary and when things look very tough. And I know that Matt believes the exact same thing. And so what I ask right now is that if you do believe, we're going to take a moment to bow our heads and pray. If you don't believe, we know that you believe in Matt. And so I ask that you bow your head in silence out of respect for him. So let us take this time and let's pray for our brother. Dear God, I thank you so much for Matt and just the blessing that he is, not only to OVW, but to each of us individually, and the way that he lets his faith shine even when things don't make sense. Please just help us all to surround him with love and surround him just with motivation. And God, we ask that you show that you are in total control of this situation, that you are a God who is in control even when nothing seems to make sense, God. We just pray that you would reach your hand in and do things beyond anything that we could ever imagine or explain, and heal our brother Matt and help him to be able to join us again very soon. We thank you again just so much for his life, and we just pray that you bless it even more every single day from this day forward, starting today. It's in your son's name we pray. And everybody in the house said, amen. Matt, fight like hell and let God do the rest.
All of our thoughts and our prayers are with Matt Capitelli, our beginners program trainer here from Ohio Valley Wrestling, former WWE superstar. He is in another battle with brain cancer, but we know that Matt is a fighter and he is our champion, and our thoughts and our prayers are with him. Matt, we love you, buddy. We're thinking
And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending OVW television champion from the holy city of Jerusalem. He is the Reverend Stu.
Reverend Stuart Miles will be defending this OVW television championship, assuming that he's successful in the opening goings in this contest against KTD. Title is on the line, but right now the contract is signed to be Reverend Stu versus Jade at the Saturday Night Special. And what a saga and a feud that's emerged between the Pastor of Disaster and the Leader of the Void, guys.
But the thing is, like you said, you can't cut out KTD here. He is a great upstart. I mean, don't get me wrong, Stu and Jade have their differences, and I'm excited to see him throw down, but what if KTD gets his name in the mix here? Will we have a triple threat? Will it be KTD and Jade?
Well, I will let majority owner Dean Hill figure that one out. When we saw what kind of mood he was in earlier tonight, Ron Head.
He almost bit everyone's head off. I'm glad I wasn't in his way, as KTD, with only about a half dozen matches under his belt, already has a title shot for the TV championship.
The television championship is the most defended title in Ohio Valley Wrestling, week in, week out, and every successful defense is $1,000 for the champion.
Absolutely, and Stu has made it known he wants to give everyone an opportunity to get in there and get in the ring with him and wrestle. Whether they've been having only a handful of matches or whether they're experienced veterans, Stu is willing to take on all comers. And you know what? I think he's got his hands full with KTD tonight. He's got a lot of upside, but Stu's going to have to figure out a way to take him on without having a lot to scout him on.
Well, KTD has a lot of experience with amateur boxing as well as mixed martial arts, so it's not like he's fallen right off the turnip truck, as they say.
Indeed, KTD has 4 wins in the so-called octagon in the MMA world, and all of those wins came via knockout.
And so Stu right here, obviously with a smart tactic, trying to ground KTD so he doesn't have to take out one of those knockout punches from him. But a nice little wrestling there from KTD with the head scissors.
Both superstars back to their feet very quickly. Once again, the Pastor of Disaster grabs a side headlock here. And for months, the question has been, what has Jade Dawson been doing to get under Reverend Stu's skin? Specifically, those cryptic whispers that Jade has been whispering inside Reverend Stu's ear. What has Jade been saying?
Well, as Stuart Miles connects with the shoulder block, whatever it is, it's got Stuart Miles unnerved and taking it out on KTD. The live wire gets taken over.
I know Catholic masses back in the old days were in all Latin. Perhaps he was speaking some sort of old, maybe some pig Latin.
Have you seen Jade Dawson? Do you think he's speaking pig Latin?
No, he barely speaks English, to be fair.
And thus far, it's been a clean match here in the ring.
Yeah, a little tit for tat here between KTD and Reverend Stuart Miles here. And the OVW faithful begin to rally now behind the Pastor of Disaster, chanting, "Amen, amen."
Look, KTD still holding his own against Pastor Stu as they're going hold for hold with each other. Although it's a nice, clean wrestling match. This is what I like to see. You know, we're not seeing talking. We're seeing 2 men go at it, trying to fight for a championship right here live in the Davis Arena.
Are you a broadcaster, Dr. McNaylor, or are you the third member of the Veteran Express?
Well, I do like those guys, and I'm not opposed to a nice little wrestling here.
Japanese-style arm drag from the newcomer here in KTD.
KTD not. I don't think he expected to get Stu rocking and rolling like that. Doesn't look like he knew where he was going for a second. Picks him up from behind though.
Look at this.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be fancy to be effective.
That's true. He put him right on his back for the cover here.
Leg is hooked, but Reverend Stu is out in 2.
Can you imagine winning the TV title and just under a half dozen matches under his belt?
I think they both got hurt on that one.
Well, both these athletes have really taken it to each other, and they've been doing it cleanly. No hair pulling, no eye raking. It's all clean, down-home pro wrestling.
Hey, still to come, stay around, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get a look inside. Whoa!
The holy trinity of chops.
A look inside Mickey's Playhouse, where Callie is going for a no DQ, no holds barred, no holding back women's title match at the Saturday Night Special. But it is the pastor now who's beginning to go for glory on KTD. We've seen this from Reverend Stu before, the right hand of fellowship.
Hallelujah, amen. He just healed that man. Or he did something.
Here comes a sidewalk slam by the pastor of disaster.
KTD may be seeing angels right now.
He's got him above his head. Either that or some cuckoo birds.
Going for the baptism, but ducked underneath. And now the Iron Claw, which leads into the Claw Slam, also known as
Baptism Bomb. Into the cover, the leg is hooked, and Reverend Stu is heading to
But
the
here comes
Saturday
the
Night
Void.
Specialist champion. And the Void attacks.
Chase Destiny, Little Damien, Jay Dawson.
Dawson's goons, Damien and Chase Destiny, softening up the pastor of disaster before the title's on the line at the Saturday Night Special.
Someone get these emo creeps out of there. Well, there's David Lee Laurence. He's going to save. Yes, going to save Pastor Disaster.
The director? What? The star? What's he doing here? Well, remember last week that the pastor's match with David Lee Lorenz III was interrupted.
There's no alliance here.
By Jay Dawson.
The director knocked out Stuart Miles with that clipboard.
Well, that, my friends, is what they call a plot twist. A surprise ending that Reverend Stu nor the Void saw coming, courtesy of the Star.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
And now, the OVW Rewind of the Week.
Oh, gosh.
Go
She's
back.
slamming her head.
Remember, there's 2 years that she didn't know who she was. A significant brain injury.
Striking the referee.
That's it. You can't do that. You cannot hit the referee.
The winner of the match via disqualification and still OVW Women's Champion,
Come on.
Callie.
Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
German suplex at the referee. Mickey Knuckles is a psychopath. The ring.
Who dare step in her way? Who's gonna stop the beast known as Mickey Knuckles?
This OVW Rewind is brought to you by Premier Sign and Display in Louisville, where the goal is to do the right thing every time. OVW and Premier Sign and Display, an unbeatable tag team.
We get to show Callie exactly what Mickey's Playhouse is. And we just love it, don't we? What did you say? Why does nothing ever want to argue with me? Why does no one ever see? You see, don't you? It's all fun and games until you get inside that head of hers. Oh, the fun things I'm gonna do that little blonde Barbie. But then again, we know all about pink, don't we, Edgar? Saturday Night Special will never be the same again. Why? Because this time somebody might actually join you.
And his opponent, he is the Winter Soldier, Adam Slade!
Well, as they say, Adam Slade really needs the winner's purse right here because we know he got fined $500 earlier tonight after interrupting majority owner Dean Hill.
And it looks like he knows he needs to pick up that paycheck tonight, and he's going to town on this this hoss of a man, Randall Floyd.
Yeah,
Showing Randall Floyd some of his own medicine, amateur wrestling, suplex, and fall-away senton.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Floyd's OVW television debut. They call him the real deal because he was a collegiate wrestling superstar at the University of Indianapolis. Floyd went 95-5 in his career. He was an All-American, actually on his way to the Olympics last year in Rio. Had it not been for an ill-timed concussion, this guy may have a gold medal around his neck.
And not to mention, I mean, real deal. I mean, what a great moniker, and in a lot of respect goes to, OVW legend, the late Real Deal Rod Steele. Hold on, here's a cover here. And I'm not going to lie, this hoss of a man, he kind of looks like him.
Kind of like a mini-me, Real Deal Rod Steele. I have to concur with that.
But you can't walk around calling yourself the real deal and then have your back against the wall. You don't get a second shot to make a first impression, and Adam Slade is the one trying to leave a mark here on Randy Floyd.
The Winter Soldier, after getting fined by Dean Hill, trying to take out his aggressions. Oh, on Randall Floyd.
This is a suplex clinic, Dr. Manbeast.
It certainly is. It is a clinic, Gilbert, and good thing the good doctor's in the house to watch right here. Beautiful double arm suplex by the Winter Soldier.
Add some insight, because not only are you a doctor, you've also been inside the squared circle for about a decade. When you are on the receiving end of a suplex, what does that do to your head, your neck, your spine?
I mean, you are jarred. I mean, literally, now that I have got my doctor, your brain literally shakes within your skull. And, I mean, for a second, your bell gets rung, so to speak. You can't think, you can't hear, you can't smell, you can't taste.
And look, there's something to be said about your first match on cover here. Hook of the leg, and Floyd's out in 2. There's something to be said about your first match on OVW television. The first time you lace up the boots, walk through the curtain, you're under the lights, you're feeling the pressure, the energy, the excitement from the fans. This is not the Floyd that the scouting report said was coming to OVW.
Well, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face or receive a snapmare and a sling blade from Adam Slade.
You can't help but wonder how this match would have gone had he not been jumped at the beginning by Adam Slade, who smartly took the opportunity to get him when his back was turned.
But taking too long right there. Had Randall Floyd incapacitated, got a 2 count, but it took an extra second to pose.
Yeah, no hook of the leg here from Adam Slade, and what a costly mistake that could prove to be here.
Still Ted McNair's favorite wrestler.
Slade, who calls himself the Winter Soldier.
Because look at him, he's all swolged up.
If he spent half as much time flexing, he may have had a win here.
I love the Winter Soldier. He's my favorite man right now. He does not care. He just wants people to know that he is here to make a statement.
Ducks underneath 2 and rams Adam Slade down, and what a suplex.
Moly.
You see why they call him the real deal?
He about flew into the air from that back suplex. Oh.
Floyd can only find a 2 on the Winter Soldier, and it looks like Floyd is beginning to wake up. He's realizing what's at stake here, and that you don't get a second chance to make a name for yourself here in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Up on the shoulders, but slips down from behind, and
hold on, you may know that is the Olympic slam, but Floyd calls it the deal breaker. It's over.
The winner of the match, the real deal, Randall Floyd!
95 5-5 at the University of Indianapolis, 1-0 in Ohio Valley Wrestling. Keep an eye out for the real deal, Randy Floyd.
Adam Slade better start wiping off some windshields to pay his rent this week.
This Saturday, I'm not a Barbie. I'm another B word. And you're going to find out exactly what that is tonight.
Jarvis Family Medical is Louisville's first comprehensive medical practice, specializing in well child and adult care physicals, chronic illnesses, and allergy testing. All health insurance is accepted. Call or go online to make an appointment.
Hello to our fans in Southern Indiana. Gilbert Coursey talking about our upcoming event July the 11th at the Rusty Bucket and Ben Rose Saloon at 934 Main Street in Charlestown, Indiana. Now, as we learned last week, the Rusty Bucket is closing and OVW is making sure they go out with a bang. Let's talk about a chopped card. We have the Trinidad Titan and Justin Smooth in a handicap match against David Lee Lorenz III, the self-professed star, and his cast bodyguard. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the television championship will be defended. The women's champion will be on hand. And we'll see the Rusty Bucket debut of a newcomer who we saw for the first time on television earlier tonight. I'm talking about the real deal, Randy Floyd, and the one everybody's talking about. The main event, Civil War at the Rusty Bucket, infighting among the staff. The head of security, Super Bo, has been manipulated by the snake, Adam Revolver. It will be Bo and Revolver on one team, and Matrix and the owner of the Rusty Bucket, Uncle Rob Brave, on the other side of the ring. Never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. It's going down July the 11th at the Rusty Bucket and Ben Rose Saloon. Civil War, 934 Main Street in Charlestown. We'll see you on July the 11th.
Finally, here they are.
This next match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Raul and Apollo, the Vet Express.
Over the last several weeks, we've seen how the Vet Express became fast friends in the Ohio Valley Wrestling locker room, bonded.
Sitting in the back, looking at these green beans with their wrist tape up to their elbows, their flippity-flop dives, and their kick pads.
Kick pads, what are you guys doing? Protecting your opponents? Come on now. Look at these boots in this ring. These boots have had more ring time than most of the guys back there have had shower time.
Look at those fanny packs.
And once again, don't get me started on diving, because no one ever made a dive and made it to the top.
I've never done a dive, Apollo. I've never needed a dive. But you know what? If there's any greenhorns back there that want to give us a try, come on out so you can get schooled.
Ooh, open challenge by the Vet Express, my new favorite tag team in OVW.
And their opponents, the team of the River City Dragon, Logan James and Kevin Giza!
Well, right here in Kevin Giza, you have a former OVW Southern Tag Team Champion, albeit still in his rookie year here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. And LJ, Logan James, a guy who they say has the heart the size of the state of Texas.
And that's the thing about Apollo and LaMotta. The Vet Express walking around backstage with their Zubas and their fanny packs, talking carny to everyone, and want to beat in some respect into Kevin Giza and Logan James, the rookies.
These men have over 30 years experience between the two of them. And then how much does LJ and Giza have? Maybe a year? I mean, I think the stats speak for themselves, and they're about to get an old wrestling clinic.
And look, that's been the bond. What's bonded Apollo and Raul LaMotta are their years of experience in the OVW locker room. I mean, Apollo will be the first to tell you that he's been wrestling as long as LJ's been alive.
Which is true, but that is not intimidating Logan James and Kevin Giza. Double kick on Apollo.
I don't know if he's ever taken something like that before. Hold on, wait a second. I got scared for a second.
Now, you can't be bragging about being a veteran for several weeks and then get knocked off by the rookie. That's not exactly what the career needs for the Veteran Express.
Double teaming here, double hip toss on Apollo, and Apollo wisely, like a wily veteran, rolls out of the ring.
Very smart here. Time to take a timeout.
And while distracted Up, staying a step ahead of Raul LaMotta.
Wait.
I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see that.
Yeah, the Veteran Express trying to break the momentum of Giza and LJ here, and as they begin to make the OVW faithful in Davis Arena chant dive, 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 what exactly do these youngsters have in mind here? Throwing caution to the wind, LJ knocks the Veteran Express to the floor.
A suicide dive, design.
Is Giza gonna leave his feet too?
I mean, these guys, they have a bright career ahead of them. I don't even think Raul LaMotta or Apollo has ever attempted anything off the first rope, let alone through the ropes. Hold on a second. Whoa!
Tope!
But nailed his own partner that time. Kevin Giza just shot like a lawn dart.
Did you see that? The Vet Express pushed away, leaving LJ right in the middle to take a shot from his own partner.
Yeah,
smart wrestling.
Perhaps Giza and LJ should have listened to the Veteran Express when they were recommending that these younger superstars keep their feet on the floor.
You got to listen to these veterans. They know what they're talking about. When they walk into the room, you give them your chair. It's respect.
Calm down, grumpy old man.
Now, if it's one thing that Rip Rogers has said over and over again is you got to respect your elders, respect the veterans, and right now, LaMotta and Apollo are kicking and beating some respect into these young upstart rookies.
Well, someone needs to. I'm glad to see we finally have a couple guys in here that are going to show these young folks the ropes and show them what it's like to get in the ring.
So tell me how these younger superstars are disrespecting the veterans just because they've decided to expand their offensive arsenal.
No, it's just about them coming in, acting way too comfortable, acting like they've already, hold on a second.
The leg is hooked.
Acting like they've already done something. These guys haven't done anything. At this point in their career, they should just be setting up the rings and being grateful that they'll have an opportunity to get to hear stories from these old vets.
Look, Giza's a former OVW Southern Tag Team Champion. Again, he did it in the first 6 months of his career.
But he shouldn't have even had that opportunity yet. You need to bust your butt for years before you get an opportunity like that.
So the real issue isn't with the new guys. The real issue may be with Dean Hill's New Talent Initiative, where he said he was going to give fresh, hungry, young,
Gilbert,
new superstars an opportunity to shine and thrive. And the way to impress the boss, we know, is to win.
Listen, Gilbert, they're already hitting each other right here, and there's a tag with Logan James. It's all about paying your dues. It's all about working your way up to the top. And there's only one way you could do that, and that's to earn it in the ring,
LJ,
on the road.
The young man, the sophomore at the University of Louisville, is firing now.
I'm all about guys getting opportunities, but not until they're veterans first.
Popping the brakes on it, LaMotta and Apollo.
Oh, ouch.
And lights out now for the Veteran Express.
Steezif right there, and they're going up top. What are they going to do?
Giza and LJ both perched at the top, both going for a high risk. A 450 and a frog splash. 2, 4, 6.
And then the bell rings.
And
no
the
respect.
Knock off the Veteran Express.
The winners of the match, the team of Logan James and Kevin Giza!
Poor Veteran Express. The best part about that match, at least it's over.
Giza and LJ dive into a victory. We'll be right back.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Welcome back into Ohio Valley Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Gilbert Corsi alongside Ron Head and Dr. Ted McNaylor. Let's talk about the Saturday night special. As you watch this in the Louisville market, I'm talking about tonight, July the 1st. You think fireworks happen in July? There's going to be explosions in Davis Arena at Saturday Night Special Anarchy. Let's run down the card. A golden ticket rumble, something that OVW has never done before. Rumble rules where if you go over the top rope and both feet hit the floor, you're eliminated. But the object of winning the match is climbing a pole to claim the golden ticket. The winner gets any match against any champion, anytime, any place that they want. What about it, Ron Head?
It's going to be dangerous, it's going to be violent, and I cannot wait to see who's going to win that golden ticket.
Also cannot wait to see the TV title match at the Saturday Night Special. We've just learned that it's turned into a triple threat. Stu will face Jade and also the star of the show, David Lee Lorenz III, Dr. Man Beast.
Well, all I can say is Dave Lorenz, however you pronounce it, he wants to be the star of the show. He wants to have the spotlight. It's going to be a heck of a match, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
No better way to be a star than being a champion. Also, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen inside Mickey's Playhouse? It's no holds barred. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. Mickey Knuckles versus Callie for the Women's Championship. Callie is stepping into Mickey's world. Callie survived.
Callie needs to come up with something because Mickey's gone cuckoo, but she needs to take it up a notch and I hate to say it, come down to her level if she wants to survive the Playhouse horror match.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going down this Saturday night, and the one that everyone is talking about is our main event with a special guest referee and American hero Michael Hayes. It's going to be Adam Revolver without Channing the Dude squaring off against Big John for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Ron Head, how does Hayes change this match?
Hayes changed the factor completely. I wonder how much of a chance Adam Revolver has now, especially without Shannon the Dude.
McNaylor, you know Revolver better than anybody else.
He's got a trick up his sleeve, Gilbert. What that trick is, I don't know. He is a former OVW Heavyweight Champion. I'm sure come Saturday Night Special tonight, he's got a plan.
There's only one way for you to see it, ladies and gentlemen. That's live and in person right here at Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. We'll see you tonight at the Saturday Night Special.
This next match is a six-man tag with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is Dapper Dan and Cash Flow, the legacy of brutality.
Also just signed for the Saturday Night Special, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Cash Flow, one half of the Legacy of Brutality, squaring off against Randy Royal, one half of the OVW Southern Tag Team Champion, Bad Boys Club.
And their partner, he is the #1 contender to the OVW Heavyweight Championship, Adam Revolver.
They call him the Snake because Adam Revolver doesn't just have an A, B, and C plan. He's got a plan for every letter of the alphabet. But the question is, at the Saturday Night Special, not will he have John's letter, will he have his number?
And their opponents, introducing first, is the Trinidad Titan, Justin Smooth!
Justin Smooth is already declared for the Golden Ticket Rumble at the Saturday Night Special. The winner gets any match against any champion, any time, any place that they want.
His partner, he is the Beast Unleashed, Soul!
Juggernaut comes into our main event tonight with his eyes on two men. Cash Flow and Dapper Dan, the Legacy of Brutality. LOB 2.0, and no one knows how brutal they can be more than Zoe.
And the final participant, he is from the Lion's Den, the young lion, Tyler Matrix!
Well, the saga between Tyler Matrix and Adam Revolver has been going on for the better part of 4 months now, and the Lion is a carnivore. Revolver, well, he looks at Revolver like a big fat juicy steak. Bottom line is Matrix wants to feast on Revolver's flesh.
And in actuality, he should be respecting Revolver. Again, it's this whole disrespect issue. Tyler Matrix wants to come in here like he's owed something when he should be privileged to be in the ring with our #1 contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship, Adam Revolver.
Hot action to start off this six-man tag team main event.
It's over a ton of humanity in there. Justin Smooth already with an advantage. But a poke to the eyes by Adam Revolver, and the referee did not see that. Distracted by the Legacy, and what chops.
Like the crack of the whip, Revolver goes on the chest of the Trinidad Titan. Now Revolver working over Justin Smooth in the turnbuckle here. But Smooth, who is a powerhouse, returns the favor here.
Uh-oh. Adam, get out of there.
Revolver just tossed pillar to post from one end of the ring to the other. And remember that Smooth is Big John's best friend.
And he's not going to... He's trying to probably soften him up.
Indeed. Exactly.
I don't like it. It's not fair.
As
Dapper Dan gets tagged in, and Zoe wants to get tagged in as well. A lot of bad blood between Zoe and the Legacy of Brutality, and it's Zoe time.
The Juggernaut saying, yeah, it is Zoe time. Zoe came out at the top of the hour asking for Legacy of Brutality all by himself. In fact, it was Justin Smooth who said he would have Zoe's back. And a guillotine-style leg drop takes off the head of the Dapper One, but Zoe can only find two.
You got to wonder, the absence of Josh Ashcraft, is this creating a lack of focus in the Legacy of Brutality as Zoe starts his war dance.
Like a freight train, 350 plus in the turnbuckle.
Once again in the corner, and Zoe, an avalanche again into Dapper Dan.
This locomotive's in full motion here, but he got clipped in the knee. He got clipped in the knee, and that's the same leg that Revolver softened up here last week, guys.
Smart wrestling right there. If you didn't notice, they made the tag, but the referee saw it. Zoe did not, and now Cash Flow takes the advantage.
The LOB smelling blood in the water, like a shark smelling blood in the water.
As the fans rabidly chanting for Zoe, and the Legacy of Brutality has cut the ring in half, and they've found a bullseye on the left leg, the knee, the damaged wheel of Zoe. And now comes a serpent. Now comes a snake.
And not only when you isolate the leg, when you take out the leg of a 350-pound man, you're not just taking out his wheels, you're taking out his power.
Uh-oh. Get him, Adam.
Tag!
You're absolutely
He got
right.
the tag!
No. Oh, no.
And in comes Justin Smooth, legally. But sidestep Smooth, and going after the leg of Justin Smooth.
Again, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You chop down those tree trunk legs. Uh-oh.
Big scoop slam here from the Trinidad Titan. And here comes the young lion, Tyler Matrix. With a hard kick to the soloplex area of Adam Revolver. Matrix with a series of clotheslines running through the snake, and excellently executed drop kick. Look at this!
Whoa.
Matrix launches into the LOB.
Right off of the back and knocking the Legacy of Brutality down.
What is he doing?
It is a flurry of offense. Watch the speed here from the young lion. Matrix is going to soar. He's going for the swanton, perhaps.
No, Dapper Dan.
Revolver away early.
And there's Cash Flow.
But they call it high risk for a reason. Matrix is down on the outside, and he hit hard. Hey, we got to take our last television timeout. OVW continues.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
You're back here at Davis Arena, ladies and gentlemen, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. During the break, the young lion, Tyler Matrix, has been getting picked apart by LOB and Adam Revolver.
Cash Flow right there almost finished Tyler Matrix off.
It's been a commercial break of brutality, and they have laid the boots to Tyler Matrix the whole time, and it's been great.
This, ladies and gentlemen, you watch this as we press our way to the Saturday night specials. You watch this in
Wait a
Louisville,
minute.
Kentucky.
Here comes
We are
the
talking
chop.
about tonight. July 1st, Saturday night, right here in Davis Arena. My God, my God.
And there goes the oxygen to Tyler Matrix. You do kind of need oxygen to live. I do know that much.
Matrix is slated to appear in that golden ticket rumble where the winner gets a title match, any kind of match, frankly, against any person, anytime they want, even if it's a champion. Now that could bode in Matrix's favor, but the way he's being punished right here, I can't imagine him being able to climb a pole and claim that golden ticket. Revolver on top. The young lion is out in two. Again, Matrix is in trouble. Will the third time be the charm here for the Snake?
But that's the thing about Tyler Matrix, as again gets a shoulder up. He has that uncanny, that untappable, that intangible. Is that how you say it, Gilbert?
Well, you didn't get it right last week, Ron Head.
Remember, Revolver's always thinking 3 steps ahead. You notice earlier in the match, he's trying to take out the legs of Zoe. He's trying to take out the legs of Justin Smooth. Now he's trying to take out Tyler Matrix.
Fisherman suplex, but you forgot one. It's that uncanny ability to survive. And I don't just say it. Matrix shows it night in, night out, and he's doing it right here.
And you can see Tyler Matrix trying to beat some feeling into that left leg.
The only thing that's going to get beat on Tyler Matrix is his brains in here as he keeps getting brutalized by Dapper Dan.
No, slips down from behind and unloads with a couple of forearms, make that 3 staggering Dapper Dan. Tries a crossbody but gets caught. What a suplex by Dapper Dan.
It could be over right here. The leg is hooked, and Matrix is seeing stars. My God, where did he get it from?
I have no idea. He shouldn't even be conscious right now, much less still trying to kick out of pins. This guy's crazy.
Matrix needs to make a tag in the worst way. He's been on the receiving end of punishment for far too long here.
Well, he's just...
Look at the face. Look at the agony and the pain written all over the face of Tyler Matrix after a knife-edge chop from Cash Flow.
I think he's just on borrowed time right now, Gilbert. The Cash Flow is having fun with him in the ring. He just wants to punish him. Oh,
no.
Goodness. Oh,
no,
no.
Matrix sidestepped in.
Matrix going on all instinct here, Ron Head.
And there's a kick for Adam Revolver.
He didn't even do anything. That wasn't fair.
Didn't
Can
do
Matrix
anything.
make a tag here?
And what a pounce by Cash Flow.
Wow. Wow.
Cash Flow's name is Mike Wall, and Matrix just ran into a wall. And he's still alive. He's still ticking.
Are you serious?
Untappable, untrainable, uncanny ability to survive. That's when you say it, Ron Head.
Wow. I can't believe he's still fighting. I even heard Zoe say, "Are you serious?" He can't believe it. All right, Adam, come on. The charades are over. Finish him off. You got bigger fish to fry.
You know, Matrix was just a half a ring away, but sometimes a half a ring can feel like a half a mile.
That certainly is the case. Oh, make a wish, Gilbert.
They are picking apart the young lion.
What a statement Adam Revolver is making to Big John, who you know is watching. You think Big John's concerned? As a sleeper.
Sleeper.
Good night, Irene.
Revolver cutting off the blood flow to the carotid artery, and nobody does it better. How quickly the lights go out when Revolver puts on this hold. And Davis Arena, the OVW faithful, beginning to come alive, rallying the young lion back to his feet here.
Uh-oh. Get him. Oh, it looks like they're both out.
It looks like we just had a head-on collision on I-65, and I'm not sure who got the worst of it, Matrix or Revolver.
I don't think either one got the best of it. They clocked heads. I think both of them are out.
It's back to neutral. Matrix has got to make a tag here in the worst way. He does. Here comes a fresh Justin Smooth. The Trinidad Titan is rocking, clearing house. Up and down goes Dapper Dan. 350 plus of Cash Flow. And Revolver, he's got to get him some too.
Was going for street justice, but Cash Flow made the save. Samoan drop by Zoe onto.
You can feel the ground shake.
Oh, but here comes Dapper. What's he gonna? Oh, is that gonna go for that Death Valley driver on Zoe?
Deja vu from the Saturday night special, except this time Zoe didn't land on a chair.
Running
No
knee
way.
strike
No
by Tyler
way.
Matrix looks like he was trying to go for a roll-up here. Dapper Dan held on to the rope, but a big boot from Justin Smooth. The young lion quickly ascends that top rope.
Oh, no.
Is it going to be a swanton
Get out of
here?
there.
If he hits this, it's all over. Matrix connects, floats over into the
Roll
cover.
Tide.
The leg is hooked. The count, the victory. The snake, the snake. Matrix got bit again by the snake.
He was counting kind of slow, and I think Adam just was
Counting
really upset.
slow, my foot.
Trying to bully
You
and
use your
attack. The referee in a steel chair to the face, and the referee, Stephon Smith, is down.
Revolver always had a plan. It's not an A, B, a C, or a D plan. There's a plan for every letter of the alphabet. Oh! Hayes!
Hayes! He's back!
That's the special guest referee at the Saturday Night Special.
He's not supposed to be back till tonight!
The American war hero who has a history.
Mike
with
Hayes saying,
Oliver
ring the
Roman.
bell.
What's he talking about?
The
Mike
winner
Hayes.
of the match via disqualification, the team of Zoe, Justin Smooth, and Tyler Matrix.
This is why majority owner Dean Hill called Michael Hayes for the Saturday Night Special. He needed an official that could stand Revolver's ways.
He's not supposed to be here till tonight, Gilbert. He was not the referee for this match. What do
Now
you think
look
he's
at
doing?
this tongue lashing. Revolver.
I don't know if I would have done that.
No, you didn't.
Now this isn't a run-of-the-mill referee.
No!
This
you
is
do not.
Michael Hayes. This is a former tag team champion. This is a former television champion. This is a guy who fights for a living, who fought for our country, and he's taking the fight now to Adam Revolver.
Mike Hayes is not going to take Adam Revolver's BS. And the referee for tonight's main event is literally being yanked off.
Well, hold on. They're still going at it. Hayes hasn't had enough. He's going to town.
Hayes is laying a whooping on Adam Revolver, and whatever Revolver had planned for the Saturday Night Special, he better think again, because there will be no shenanigans. There will be no Shannon the Dude. There will be Michael Hayes in the middle of the ring.
He's supposed to call it down the middle.
Revolver hit him first. You don't hit an official. This is what happens.
That's still not fair.
All's fair in love and war, and we are going into battle at the Saturday Night Special. Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen, July the 1st, tonight, Saturday night, 7:30, right here in Davis Arena.